10 mods, 40 videos, and over a year worth of experience with these Outlast challenges. And in today's video, I've tried to piece them all together to find out which one is truly the hardest. Hello everyone, this is Moth here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video, we are making a tier list where we rank all the Outlast challenges from easiest all the way to the hardest. So stick by, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And if you do, then why not subscribe as well as turn the post notifications on and like the video, because there's always more Outlast content for you guys. Don't forget. So basically the way this is going to work is it's gonna go up by the hardest and go down by the easiest. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the most recent challenge that we actually completed, and that is Outlast Extreme Plus. This one was pretty easy for the most part as far as I remember. The only thing hard about that I remember is the twins, and that was just impossible in and of itself. So yeah, I think this deserves a place of A. It wasn't too hard, okay? It wasn't too hard. Next up, realistic mechanics. Now I don't remember much from this one, but as far as I can tell, I mean, really the only thing it really did is make the player speed like slower, and the enemies could actually see in the dark and they're really fast. So I'm going to put this, is it harder than Extreme Plus? Actually, yeah, I think it is harder, simply for the sole matter because they can actually see you in the dark, unlike Extreme Plus. So yeah, I think this definitely deserves an S rank, in my personal opinion. Chase Challenge. Now, this mod, it broke me. I'm gonna be honest right now, it straight up broke me. I mean, the ending for the whistleblower, it was just chaotic. I could not get past Eddie Glussing for the life of me, but when I did, the only time that my mic ever stopped working was in that video, and I hated my life ever since. So, I don't know. Honestly, this one, I would say it's definitely easier than Extreme Plus. That's for sure. There's no doubt on that, because if you just crouch and walk, basically the enemies won't see you, but they will hear you. But they will just like kind of hear you, and then they'll just kind of stand around. They won't actually start navigating the area. They'll just like stop and listen to you. Listen for your footsteps or whatever. It's really weird. Realistic last. Oh yeah, now this one, the enemies could actually see in the dark, and there's also no chase music. But is it really as hard as Extreme Plus, or maybe even Realistic Last? They're not in Realistic Last, but Realistic Mechanics. I think I'm gonna put it at S rank. It's definitely one of the hardest. I'll put it just after Realistic Mechanics because it was a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie, some parts was really annoying. Insane plus randomizer. Oh my god, where do I even begin with this one? Seriously. This is going S rank. This is the hardest and most annoying mod possibly out there. There's no doubt in that. Basically, in this series, it randomizes everything about it, the animations, the player animations, and also like the lighting, which doesn't really matter. But also from time to time, the game would either reload or it would spawn a bunch of enemies, and it was so RNG based that I literally had to cheat in my last episode. I'm gonna be honest, I had to cheat. It's also one of the reasons why I didn't make it on Whistleblower, because it was just that hard. I just couldn't do it. That's why this is like, I think out of all of these, this is the #1 annoying and most hardest. Seriously, this mod broke me. It broke me. Run for your life mod. Well, technically this isn't really the run for your life mod. I don't know. This is like a completely different version compared to this one right here. But I'll put this one at D. It was obviously the most easiest. If you guys have been on my channel long enough to realize that this is the first mod I've ever played, and it was super easy, honestly, even though I did die a few times. But I made it all in one video, and that's what really made it easy. So yeah, I don't think much needs to be said about this. Insane Plus. Now, unlike the randomizer, this is just a regular Insane Plus, and honestly, it's pretty easy, mostly for the fact that I think it's just on par with Extreme Plus, only it's easier just a little bit, because unlike in Extreme Plus where the enemies would break the door, here they would just open them, and that would be very easy to slip by them. That's why I think it goes first, for it being kind of fun. Honestly, it was fun. Outlast, but I can only limp. Now this one was actually pretty hard. I will say that, and it was actually really impossible at some parts. That's why I think it's gonna deserve. Is it gonna be at, well, is it gonna go right here? That's for sure, but it's definitely not as hard as Randomizer, I'll tell you that. Not much needs to be said about that, so I guess I'll move on. The actual Run for Your Life mod. As far as I can tell, I think this mod was pretty easy for the most part. It was pretty much, well, I honestly was on par, but, I'll probably put it at, probably scooch it in here in the middle, where A is. it wasn't that bad, honestly. It was just mainly experience from all the past mods that I've played, just used in this video, and it was really easy, honestly, for the most part. Finally, we have Insane Plus, but harder. Now, this is of course just a normal Insane Plus, but it is harder simply for the fact that all the enemies that are originally docile are actually posing a threat to you. So even the enemies that don't normally attack you actually do attack you now. And that's why I think this model is actually really fun, but it is still pretty hard. It's pretty hard, I will admit. And yeah, looking at the tier list, there's not much else to do. I mean, I've only done 10 mods. What is this? This is about 10, right? Yeah, only 10 mods that I've made on this channel, and maybe in a year or two, I'll do another 10 and I'll make a tier list about that, who knows. But out of all of them, this one was definitely the hardest, and this one was the most fun. So yeah, I guess that's it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think the actual ranking should be. This is just in my opinion, if you guys have ever played these mods, that is. And let me know what place you think these all deserve. With that out of the way, I now present you guys the end of the video. So if you do happen to like it, then why not subscribe as well as turn the post notifications on and like the video. Goodbye for now.